Christ. They're ours. But it also says it is by faith and patience that we inherit the promises. That's why I tell people, if you don't get healed in the first class, second class, you keep coming back, because I'm going to be one guy's going to stand with you for your healing, and we're going to have faith in the promise of God to heal, and we're going to have patience. Lori came into the class with her daughter, Sage. How many years ago?
3.5.
4 or 5 years ago. And now you tell the rest of the story, but you're going to have to make it brief.
I know. That's going to be a miracle too.
That's going to be hard. It's a great story.
So our daughter Sage, when she was 10 years old, she had a thing called Guillain-Barre syndrome, and that means that your immune system attacks your nervous system. And so hers was gradual, hers was chronic. Usually it happens to people in 3 days, and they have to be on some kind of life support because it keeps progressing that fast. Hers was slow. So anyway, it ended up causing her to be paralyzed from the neck down. They didn't treat her. The medicines that they give her didn't work, and so it. Oh my goodness! Are you okay? It didn't work, and so she, because it didn't work, she suffered nerve damage, which they said would never be healed. She would never walk right. She would never dance. She would never have balance. She couldn't open a water bottle. Those kinds of things, and so she was able to, start walking again and that kind of thing. But she went from a 10-year-old, very, very athletic girl to a kid, a baby, where you had to wash her and give her a bath, all that stuff. So anyway, her healing took about 9 years, and it consisted of, doctors, and then acupuncture, and then going to an osteopathic doctor. But what really happened was we came to the healing class, the very first one, and she learned that it was not God's will for her to be that way. She learned the devil came to rob, kill, and destroy her. She learned that he took away her athleticism. She learned that, and so there was a few things that happened during her period of healing. One, Bill, who just spoke, he came to the class when he had back pain. He told, he never even asked for healing from any of us to pray for him, but as he was in the class, God said to him, I want you to start praying for Sage. And so he started to pray for Sage. That's going to be fine. He started to pray for Sage, and while he was praying for Sage, he got healed. So he never even asked for healing. And then Sage, one of the things that stood out to me is she learned that from a video we watched, that she could draw a line in the sand and say, no, I'm not having this anymore. So we drove to the beach, she drew a line in the sand, and she said, I'm not having it. And I think as soon as she said that, she realized that she had the power through God to be better. And so she is. I was going to show you a video of her running, because now she can run. She did wear leg braces up until her senior year. She went to the prom without them, and then she walked her graduation without them, and she left them at home when she went away to college. And so she's been in college. This is her second year. You would never really know anything was wrong with her. She doesn't walk funny or anything. She's very, very athletic again, very muscly, and so she.
Wears her flip-flops.
Yep, she wears flip-flops. That was the thing she couldn't do. Anyway, so I just wanted you to know, it was a whole process. It wasn't just an instant thing for her. And did she get mad at that? Yeah, that it wasn't instant for her. But, God has His timing, and she just had to fight the battle with His help to make it through. And He includes other people. He included Bill. He included John. He included this class, to help her with her healing. So he takes us on journeys sometimes, and the outcome's always good. So stay on the journey.
Yeah, and you know what I've seen in so many